as Vicarious Vision's 2020 game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. It's a collection, or a sort of remake of classic Tony Hawk, with the best, fresh, modern version of the gameplay. You know, think fine-tuned, addictive, satisfying, arcadey style skateboarding. So if you play 1 and 2, you kind of know what to expect here. Look, long story short, this game is, once again, a ton of fun. It takes advantage of some of, in my opinion, the best maps in the whole series to great effect. So if you're a more casual, nostalgic Tony Hawk fan, you'll probably have a blast. If you're a more hardcore, more discerning fan, well, there's a couple of things that might bother you. Overall, I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is still fun. It's a great offering, you know, but it's just not quite the near-perfect slam dunk the previous collection was. Let's get into it. And just so you know, I've been playing since I bought into the Deluxe Edition thing, and this gameplay is captured running on a PS5 Pro. Also, full disclosure, Tony Hawk is one of my favorite video game
franchises. What's up? I'm just listening to the new Tony Hawk review.
Here. But first things first, gameplay-wise, it still plays like a dream. In the footage, look, I'm clearly still warming up a little bit, but it feels great to jump back in. If you've been playing consistently with Thumb Pro on PC, or, you know, maybe it's been years since you dropped it.
Yeah, what's up? I just listening to Tony Hawk review for the new one.
Right back in thanks to just tight, smooth, responsive gameplay. It's got all the mechanics that make perfect sense.
My two favorite people.
Everything, really. I'm glad none of this was really messed up. For the most part, from what I can tell, it's completely preserved.
Big for me in my childhood.
Levels,
and it's nostalgic now.
Connecting lines, all of it feels great. A couple of little connections felt off here and there, but for the most part, I just love how everything is presented here. Most of the levels are
half bird, half
awesome.
man.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4
He's a bird man.
Some of the best levels in like the whole franchise, and I think that's kind of why this 3 and 4 exists. You know, the suburb level, Canada, Alcatraz, San Francisco, Japan, the airport, man. All of them here are really lovingly represented with some fun little twists. Like the college town from 4 is way brighter.
Nice road of sacrifices. Congrats.
More flags, just more zest.
I'm so happy to be on your journey with you.
The airport levels feel brighter and more real. Brazil has tons more detail and just looks cool as hell. Look, they took creative liberties with all these levels, sure, like color palette and lighting changes and stuff like that. But for the most part, it all really works, and it feels like they topped what was done in 1 and 2. Like when you first experience the Foundry here with the smoke, the sparks, all the little bursting effects, all these crazy things going on all over the place, it's really impressive.
Oh, start stream boost.
Unfortunately, it's not perfect. Some people are having issues.
Start the stream boost. Hey guys, hey listen, stop streaming right now. We're listening to Tony Hawk stuff. You have to help us get to 200 subscribers by subscribing. If you do, there'll be a big pizza of your favorite type of toppings delivered to you by an ancient god. Mark my words. Just subscribe. Yeah, back to Tony Hawk.
And you know how that feels a little.
I'm on a White Castle order for $10, by the way.
Oh, finally, Scott gives his opinions on Mario Kart World, which is
I don't want Mario Kart World.
the same as everybody else's.
Was a little bit neutered, but for me, the bummer was Kona. A level from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 that, for me, was like this giant playground for
bump.
all sorts of good skate chaos. Now it's just kind of reduced to a competition medal level, which is a bummer. But it also leads to the biggest point of contention with this game. We should dive into this. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 is not represented here in full form. So if you're looking for a one-to-one remake, you're not really getting it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 was the first open game where you could skate around larger levels and get goal objectives by talking to NPCs. Honestly, as someone who replays 4 here and there, you know, it's a lot of nostalgia. A lot of that stuff didn't feel that great, but like it had corny dialogue and just kind of slowed things down, but still, it was part of that game. And now...
Face my cigarettes so you guys can come in with me. My name is Cat. Dual Uzis. Yeah, flying things pretty much in any Souls games are son of a bitch. Alright, come in with me. Let's go. Alright, well, that was the start of stream boost, guys. Journalist Cat. Back to the cool cats. Let me go ahead and flip this around for you. Alright, I can't see the chat because my one phone's over top of it.
Oh shit. Why am I hurt? It hurt bad. Oh, hurt bad. Sweet. Why was I leaving? Bro, why is I trying to leave my stuff? I can jump and have to laugh out. Like what? You was rolling me up. Yes, that's all
Well, to be quite honest with you, I would not get service any faster in there than what I would get out here. And out here is my domain. Yeah, tonight I'm going to be doing my first political video about the protest that, 7 people. What the hell? What are people in there? Dan plays games. Dan, you must play games with us soon because we are awesome and you should subscribe. Thoughts on the current day? Well, current day of like the day or the current day of the political climate. Hopelessness for the political climate. But there's always a mustard seed of hope. So I can't say completely hopeless, but almost there. And today, it's not too bad. I've been pretty much went grocery shopping. I got paid from my W-2, paid all the bills. Not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the protest that I read up on that happened. That actually got filmed for. I'll probably be using a little bit of that. And I don't really write scripts, but I have an idea. I wing stuff a lot. I'll put a few bullet points. I'll probably cover. I'm not covering an Epstein list. Everybody is. I'm fucking over it. Not that we shouldn't be talking about it. It's just I'm Epstein list out. So I'm gonna do some more local stuff, and then I'm gonna do my Dark Souls review on Sunday, and then hopefully I can put it out with the board game. My Dark Souls review for the board game, at least for the first part. I'm gonna put it out on Monday. I probably will just start to do the components. Not gonna do the how-to. I'm gonna do the how-to portion by itself, and then I possibly will do a review of it. I don't know, man. I'm gonna take the weekend to think about it, but I can at least do the components, and that's very easy to do. What are they doing? And that will give people who watch my channel an idea of what it looks like, because those miniatures are awesome, dude. Yeah, those miniatures for the Dark Souls game, they're the fucking tits, bro. Giants. Now, they're nothing compared to the Monster Hunter fucking miniatures. Whoa. Now those, I got that game. The Monster Hunter, I got a lot of that shit. And I'm gonna have to put that up on. That's another one that I got so much of that. I back to Kickstarter, so those fucking miniatures are fucking huge, dude. Huge. You're like this big. All right, well, let's put on Tony Hawk, and
It's absent.
it's just gonna be exactly what I think it is. And they're gonna talk about Tony Hawk 4 not being completely represented, but still fun in its own way, just like Tony Hawk 3. The missions are tight and easy to do in 2 minutes, unlike Tony Hawk 4 that was open world. So there's going to be some disappointment on that, but overall, I think they're going to like it.
With Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3, they essentially boiled down Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 into a similar timed 2-minute career mode. Look, you can call it lazy, you can call it a compromise, you can call it cutting corners, whatever you want to call it. It results in the Tony Hawk 4 element feeling less than, for me personally. It still plays fine, and a lot of goals actually reflect a lot of the wackier old stuff you did in the original, but in terms of a true representation of 4, like a preservation or a celebration, this falls a little short. Some fans are militarily against this. Look, I bought the game, I'm still having fun. I just wish 4 really got the full love. It's like almost there. And I say almost because after playing, you can unlock pro goals, which are essentially 5 new, trickier challenges for me.
You have some interesting questions, Journal. On birthdays, mine don't care. My kiddos, I celebrate. They're cool. Mine, I don't give a fuck. Because mine's coming up, and I'm going to be 37 on the 29th of this month. So, forget I ever told you that.
Some of these are more callbacks to old missions from the original, as well as, most importantly, things like collecting the combo letters. One of my favorite things from these games. So I'm glad there's that. There's more to it, and it's an okay compromise. But I also didn't think there really needed to be a reason to come to the point of a compromise in the first place. But hey, that's just me. As much as I love tons of games, and I'm very forgiving, with certain game franchises, I can be a nitpicky, nostalgic fan, and that's where I land. Because it leads to some personality being stripped from the game, ultimately.
Some disappointment.
Tony Hawk 1 and 2 felt like it had a little bit of this issue, but because original 3 and 4 had more personality, it feels like a lot of that is kind of pulled back here, pared back, stripped away. Less edgier goals, less dialogue overall. The peeing guy in the Canada map is not here. Again, this is an old school fan pointing small things out, but I think older fans would just appreciate knowing. Multiplayer is good.
Wade,
from what I've
what's up? It's
experienced
been a
so far
while.
in the opening 2 days. I
Thanks
love
for
that
coming
it kinda
back.
takes the if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach from 1 and 2. A lot of stuff is carrying over from the previous game. It's simple. You hop in, matches and modes start. That's it. I had no issues with matchmaking, and I'm especially glad it's cross-platform now, meaning I'm playing with players on other platforms. Hopefully extending the life of online activity overall, since...
I just have a Doordash for Susan. Susan.
Honestly, it's probably going to be a minute, so if you want to come inside.
Okay. Thank you. It would not be it's not going to be a while because I seen it right there. So I'm not. It's going okay, I guess. Right now, I gotta unassign this. It sucks. Alright, well, we gotta wait for like another 5 minutes. I'll just hang out with you guys. So tell me, what do you guys think about Tropic Thunder? I don't even know. I'm desperately pulling at straws to entertain you guys at this point. But yeah, we're not doing that. Let's get a new order. Our goal tonight really isn't to make crazy about it, buddy. If I can make like 40, 50, that's the goal. So 4 orders, 2 per stream. So we'll do 2 streams tonight. Hopefully get about 2 hours in. I just got to get gas money and make up a little bit of what I spent today. Getting the PlayStation camera sent to me, hopefully. I'm gonna, before I actually order the PlayStation camera though, I'm gonna see if my computer camera, my old ass one, if it can just, it's USB, so it should work. If I can just get that to work, I'll use that for the time being before I can get like a PlayStation camera. But if it works, I might not even get one. I just need some representation of my pretty face on the streaming, so yeah, I bet you need some Estus shards. Don't we all? We all need some Estus shards. Like I said, if you haven't heard of them, subscribe to Fighting Cowboy. Fighting Cowboy is the hands down best Souls walkthrough instructor. Anything you need, anything, he will be able to show you where to get it. Now they're longer formats, so if you just want to like put in shards in YouTube, Estet shards in YouTube, there'll be some people who will do shorts that will help you just get a few things, and that might be the better route to go. But if you want an in-depth way, Fighting Cowboy is awesome. Are you on Fighting Cowboy right now? Yeah, he's the shit if that's the case. Yeah, he's like, you don't get much better than him. I'm not the only one that thinks that either. I thought I was like, oh, I am so cool for knowing about Fighting Cowboy, and then all of a sudden people start recommending them to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, I'm not the cool kid that knows about Fighting Cowboy all by himself. All right, so that was reassigned or unassigned. Boom, get it out of here. That is awesome. That is probably the best news I heard all day. I really. Decline that one. I can't decline anymore, so next one we get, we gotta take. But yeah, that's what I love to hear. My thoughts and prayers always go out to him. Alright, well this isn't great, but it'll keep us going, and it's Speedway's on there. We don't need anything for Speedway, but alright, $13 for 10 miles. Alright, Speedway first. Let's go, guys. And if you want to, I'll take you in with me. Like, oh, no, we're going to AA walk. You're definitely coming in with me. You come from order. I don't know about, I mean, I personally can't speak for anybody. State of mind, with the exception of one guy, I know he was drunk, and you can watch it on here. Actually, it's one of my shorts and or highlights or videos. I was just sitting in the White Castle's fucking drive-through, and all of a sudden you can see him creep up behind me. I think he fell asleep. That's what I think. I think he fell asleep in the line, and then he just hit the back. Hit me right in the back. Didn't do too much aesthetically that I know of. Old Betty Boop doesn't click into park as well anymore, because when he hits me, you'll hear it. It goes click, and then another click, because it was in park. So I was trying, when I put it out of park, the gears weren't really in a happy place, I'm guessing. So it couldn't have been great for old Betty Boop here, but she took it well, and that's why, it's one of the reasons why I love her. She takes it in the back pretty well. She's been hit 3 times. None of them my fault. All of them, one was at a light, and a woman, this is the most recent one. I seen her in the rear view, and I didn't take my foot off the brake fast enough, and she just went right into the back of me. And then we both pull over. Betty Boop, she's a monster, man. The bumper in the back, hardly any damage other than a little scuff, if that. But then the lady is crying her eyes out when I go up to her window and ask her what the hell's going on. She's like, my brother committed suicide. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew it. I'm like, oh God. Well, this just got deeper. And then she's distraught about that. And then she's like, I know I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. My car's fine. I need you not to just hurt yourself. I'm sorry to hear about your brother, but you need to go somewhere right now and get off the road because it's safer for you and everybody else. And I'm sorry to hear about that. And she kept repeating that, and I tried to calm her down a little bit. And then eventually we got to a place where she was still crying, but not as much. And then we both went our ways. And the other one was when I was in Popeyes, and I was in the drive-thru, and somebody wanted to get out. They didn't want to wait, and they reversed, and I didn't fucking see them. I'm not paying attention to somebody that's parked in front of me. And they hit the front of it, old Betty Boop here, and well, she got a little more scuffs on the front. Her front bumper is not as sturdy, but didn't do too much, but she is sturdy. She is kicking, and yeah, I didn't have to report any of those because I didn't want to increase my insurance, even if it's mine, and it didn't seem like it hurt her too much. So, but yeah, long answer to your question. One time, I know that I've been hit by a drunk driver. One time. I'm at Speedway. You guys can come in with me. I'll catch up on this. Chat as well. Okay, well, it's packed here, so I gotta find a way to get over there. Can't come in this way. Fuck me right in the goat ass. Oh, meow. I love it. All my favorite people just trickling on in. I haven't seen you guys in days. Oh. Well, some of you. Cat and journalists, man. I think they have my notifications on. They're like there right before the start of the stream boost. Alright. Yeah, they fucking hit me, right, journalist? I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was like, what the up? Gary. Yeah, Gary's gonna probably be an ongoing joke in the chat from now on. Alright, people, you wanna come in with me? Sure. You wanna flip around? Sure. You get to see my steering wheel. Yeah, this one's got me going to fucking Cincinnati. I hate fucking going across the bridge. I'm a little baby bitcher. I like to bitch and complain. And they give me the opportunity to do so when they send me to Cincinnati.
I get 2 cans of Grizzly Green Walk Up first. Yes, sir.
Here for a pickup?
Yes.
I haven't been able to do it yet. So you gotta
Okay.
do it, so.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I've been literally stuck behind the register.
I understand.
By yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Freeze was spending, wife's on bill, and then we'll extra stuff put on each week so it goes good.
I'm gonna chill in the car for a little bit and I'll be back. It is one of those nights, man. Jeez, am I gonna get any orders that don't take an hour? I feel for him. Again, it's not his fault at all. He's trying to get his shit together and he's all by himself. These companies really need to fucking stop being so goddamn greedy and hire people. And I don't care if their labor cost is a little over. It's more expensive on the person's psyche when they have to fucking do all this by themselves like that, you know. They pay more than the company would financially with their bodies. So it's bullshit. But I would get you a chocolate bar. I'm pretty nice that way. But it's still annoying for me. I don't want to have to fucking wait if I'm not on earn by time. Which again, for the 3rd week going, I gotta call them. I gotta call Doordash to see what the fuck's going on. Because earn by time is really my go-to for this reason. Because at nighttime, especially during these weekends, it takes forever, and I don't mind waiting at all if I do earn by time because I'll get paid. But when it's earned by order like this, I can't be. Time is way too valuable. I got to turn and burn these. If I don't, I'm making shit money. I'm already making shit money. Like, I'll be going to AA Walk here if he can't get the stuff I want to sign the Speedway, but I'll be going to AA Walk and get this. Get this. What the fuck I was talking about? God damn. Wow, man, you're never gonna get this because I completely lost my train of thought. Power tips out there. Last night they were pretty okay. They were like above average. Like $8 an order on average. Not too bad. Dwayne did, yeah. I shadowed Mr. McFarlane, and he showed me everything I know about Doordash. Yeah, the stick boys aren't fun. Then some of my bitches. You got this though. You got this. Cat's gonna get me back into fucking playing Dark Souls again. I don't know what I'm gonna stream. It's probably gonna be Baldur's Gate, but I'm gonna stream something next week on my channel. And it's probably gonna be either Baldur's Gate or Dark Souls. I really want to get my platinum fucking trophy on Demon Souls. No, you died. Oh, what do we do when we die in a Souls game? We punch our chair or yell a little bit. We learn a little bit, and then we go back and kick some ass. I play on PlayStation 5, and I can't do it all again. No, that's right, except for in Dark Souls 2. Get this. If you kill everything 15 times, all the enemies stay dead. Well, at least the ones that you killed 15 times. So if you kill the first guy 15 times and the rest of them only a couple times, that first guy will never be back. So it's a double-edged sword for people who want to grind. It sucks. But if there's really a stupid area that you're trying to boss run back and they're just assholes, you just kill them 15 times, and then you'll be clear to go. Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to. Oh man, I think this is my name, but we'll have to message each other. But I don't want you to have to put your username in here. Oh no, he's calling you out, Cat. Journalist is calling you guys. You guys are gonna fight. I know it. You're gonna put the dukes up. AA walk. Here we come. More health time, baby. Choose peace, y'all. Nah. We're anarchists up in this bitch. Yes, I love Nintendo. I don't have the Switch 2, but I love Nintendo quite a bit. Free boat! No, all the OGs coming up in this bitch. I miss you all. We're just bullshitting about video games. I still haven't finished this Tony Hawk Pro Skater video.
Pool of players. I'm hopeful. Character creation is still simple, feels even more simple this time around. Kind of disappointing with less exciting options. You know, you're earning cash and you're buying more accessories and stuff from a store, like decks, hats, shoes, clothing. But other than the decks,
Oh, no
nothing is
way.
really that exciting
You're gonna
or
have to go out and
worthwhile.
kick somebody in their
Overall,
nuts.
progression
That'll give
feels
you a
similar
soul.
to 1 and 2, but just not as satisfying. What I did like this time around was the secret shop.
Got any
here you
ones to
unlock
pop?
Special characters. Most importantly, Dan Margera, who I'm really
Hero souls or anything like that?
and some cool.
I always
effects
forget about
like
those.
Screen filters or sparks or smoke that come.
I'm like,
from
oh
above.
shit, I got
Look,
these.
man, it's not the most over the top and exciting stuff, but it's all just.
Don't pop your
interesting
ball
enough
souls,
to
by the
keep
way.
me
Don't do that.
hunting through the levels for like collectibles and stuff. There's also a speedrun mode here, which is just great to have. Like, think if you mastered a classic 2-minute level like the Foundry, you can see how quickly you can get through all the objectives now with a timer that goes up instead of counting down. Now, that personality thing I mentioned, something that's a little bit more subjective here is the music. 1 and 2 had good portions of the OG tracks with a helping of new songs that kind of nicely. But there's significantly more missing original tracks.
Oh, man,
this
sucks.
leads to a lot more unfamiliar and new songs, which kind of changes the vibe.
Yeah,
for lack of a better
it's
phrase.
true.
It's hard to explain.
Music
Once
is
again,
huge
I
for
think
Tony
they've
Hawk,
at least
dude.
thoughtfully chosen some great songs that really complement Tony Hawk and expose people to new music. But
Upgrade
there's tracks
time.
that I really missed more this time around. And speaking of missing, Carnival and Chicago are not here, but there's a bit more technicality to that, especially for older fans. Like the developers here, Iron Galaxy, did at least try their hand at 3 new levels, and I am happy to report here, I absolutely love these new levels. Good amount of creativity and flair, like excellent line. Long ass combos, and I was just genuinely happy to experience something new in this regard. It really got me thinking, like, why don't we try again with new Tony Hawk? Like,
Yeah,
why
just
are
do
we
that.
making the old ones where we could have a Tony Hawk
No,
5?
we need
And I say
Thug.
that 'cause the
I
original
need
5 didn't happen.
Tony
Like, why
Hawk
can't we leave it
Underground.
that
That's my
way?
favorite
Regardless, I think they've proven they're up to the task here. Like, these levels feel heavily inspired from the original 4 games, but distinct in their own way, and they're like legitimately pushing the fun factor forward a little more. I really appreciate them. And where new and old tracks can kind of be like skaters
Frustrated
from
in
skate
Souls
culture.
game.
Because I can only keep up so much, but just seeing this big of a roster in a Tony Hawk game is very cool. I like that a lot. Ultimately, like 1 and 2, some little things are missing here and there, but this time around, it is a bit more in spots, especially noticeable to some fans that tend to look a little deeper. Despite that, I think this is still a top-notch skating package. I ultimately feel like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and 4
that's
could have
exactly
just
how I
been
thought
one
he would
game.
feel.
They're definitely double dipping us here, but I am happy to be playing more Tony Hawk. Issues and compromises
Yeah.
aside, I think most people are going to have a ton of fun with this.
Oh, I'm getting it.
I
Not
certainly have
anytime
been,
soon,
and complaints aside,
but
I
I'll
need
wait
to go
for
get
a
back
sale.
to playing this, so if you'll excuse me, that's a before you buy. You know how this goes by now. I give you some pros, some cons, and some personal opinion, and now I want to hear yours down in the comments. I'd love to know your experience with the franchise. Which was your first game? A lot of people say Underground. A lot of people say
Underground's
American
awesome. It was my
Wasteland.
first
That makes
game,
me
but my
feel
favorite.
So old, but regardless, I'd love to hear your first Tony Hawk game. Chances are you probably have strong
number
opinions
2,
about
I
no
think.
campaign mode.
Mine was number
Tony
2.
Hawk's 4. So
It might have
let me
been
know what you think
number
about
1, but I
that.
know
Let
it
me
was
know
number
what you
2.
like, what you don't like, anything at all. Hit us up down in the comments. Of course, if you want to find me directly, you can yell at me on social media at Jake Baldino. But if you like this video,
Yeah, I'm
seeing the
old as
gameplay and
fuck.
anything like that helped inform your
I
purchase.
got gray
Clicking the like
hairs
button
up
does
in my
help us out. We
bitch.
really appreciate that. And if you're new, consider subscribing, man, because we put out videos every single day. But as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
What you got?
What you got? Bingo! He's a baddie! Hi! I'm so old, man. I'm gonna be 37 on the 29th of this month. So I'm 36 at the moment. That's old, man. That is old. All right, come on in. to AA walk with me. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, damn stick people. Alright, here we go. There's the rides. You know, unfortunately, the one in Cincinnati was this one. Kind of bummer, but hoping the Speedway was that one, but. Kaylee and Austin. They trust me, oddly enough, which is not the norm. Hi there, guys. Just gonna confirm both of them. See, they snuck a confirm in there. They have to get a little bit in there, even if it's me. Confirm. Makes me chuckle. Oh, man. This first order is pretty quick. Boop. Hi. There's this. And then. Man. My favorite food is burgers or pizza. Depends on the day, but most of the time burgers win out. What did I do all day? I went shopping for the family. I did grocery shopping because I worked all night last night to get the money. And I paid bills. And then I took about a 4-hour nap from 4 to about 8. Then I got out here around 10. Man, damn it. Kat, you got this. But damn. See, that's it. You know what to do now. Alright, so this is gonna be a quick little drop off, right? Yeah, 3 minutes, so. Oh, this is a joint right here. Here we go. I know what guys want. I know what's coming. right. Thank you for joining again. I appreciate it. Let's give Dwayne a Gary. Gary. A goodbye Gary. Yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Now on, I'm gonna give everybody a goodbye Gary. Boys like me. It's my favorite part. Oh, this is orders. I don't know. It's probably gonna be like a $10 order. But we'll do it. I'm going. Sue me. Sucker. Yeah, I love Dark Souls lore, man. I listen to so much of it. Alright, journalists, you are one of the, like, if you wanted to be, you could be a moderator. 2 times. Gary. There you go. Bye. I love you guys so much. Yeah. Not gonna have to. I'm pretty low energy tonight anyway. I'm just trying to get. So. Be missing anything. I gotta turn right here. Get the good old days. Oh no. Fuck. This map is so slow, bro. But I gotta give fans what they want. The good camera. You get the good camera so you can at least fucking see me at night. And so I must suffer. I must suffer for the greater good. My fucking tattoo itches so much. Alright. Deliver this, and then we might get to be able to actually smoke a cigarette, and I might flip to street TV for a little bit on y'all's, but I'll be back. Okay, hey. Ooh, Resident Evil 6. Is that R6? No, R6. I don't know what R6 is, but have fun with it. Yeah. You gotta love Dark Souls, right? Alright. They're like, we have multiple ways. One, it has a big fucking hippo, a cyclops. The other one has a cyclops hippo. What do you want to do? Austin. Austin. I'll be back. wife. Oh, man, I got a shitty ass wound. You're not going that way? Alright, so I'll drive around away from here for a little bit and then I'll flip to street TV. I'll find something else to put on here. Man, this phone is... It's cooked, man. Come on. I really wish they would remake Fallout 1 and 2 and the way that they have them in Fallout 3, 4, and, you know, beyond. Because the story of them are fascinating, especially the Master. It's such a fascinating story. Yeah. Just listen to Sam
Emma Viglin
and
it is
Emily,
Casual Friday,
Sam
ladies and
Cedar.
gentlemen. Joining us from the
Francisca's
Situation.
on there. Nice. I love Francisca. She's awesome.
Hot in this
Upgrade time, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, is it?
All right.
It's like really hot in LA these days.
I see you had
Anyway,
to
how
fan
are you guys?
yourself with
Yeah.
notes from your
Oh, there's just like a few talking points that I have.
Yeah.
Wonderful pals. May every day.
Yeah, that is a badass sword. It seems so basic, dude. That thing will get you through any game.
Someone wrote into us and said,
If you really wanted it to, that is a good ass sword. It's a nice. That's a straight sword, just a straight long sword, right? If it's the one I'm thinking of.
I mean, do we need to do this kind of thing to know?
Yeah, me at their age. If you don't say of course I know French.
Alright, now street view. Get a view of all this beautiful state of Kentucky.
It's been a while.
And Ohio here
I
soon.
joined you guys last time. Things went really bad for this country, so I hope they stay at the equal amount of awful. I'm talking about, of course, in Brooklyn on that fateful night.
That was not the last time you were on.
It was.
What? No,
That's not true. Pretty sure.
No, that is not true.
Okay. All right. It's
Oh,
getting
you're not
very
with us
hot.
in-
Very hot.
Yeah, that was in person, and I mean, God, having to keep it together on stage was just like Kamala. It was immediate. Within like the first
The first
hour.
results that came out were like, oh, she's down everywhere she used to be doing well in, and Trump is roaring.
Oh, it's a great sword, huh?
Oh man.
No, I kept on
Okay.
saying, no, because the early states get their, or the red states get really trying to get out of it. I'm actually going to be back in Brooklyn on October 13th. You guys should come. I'm also going to be in Seattle on August 1st and 2nd. Matt, Lee, and I will be there, so I hope everybody gets
Her
tickets and
husband and
comes to
her.
see me. Live
Oh, you're going to
vacation
be at
They're
the
so cool.
Rainier Mount
I want to play
Yeah.
board
Are you still
games
calling
with
that
them.
Mount Rainier, or did Trump change the name of that place too?
No, I
He
think
just
that's
did
the
McKinley, right?
colonial name. I think
Not
Mount
Jefferson
Rainier. I think Mount Rainier is the colonial name, if I'm not mistaken. So that stays, yes, Rainier Art Center on August 2nd, 8 p.m. Ijoma Oluo, awesome author, talked a lot about Palestine. We're going to talk to her, and it'll be a good time. So come. And then Friday at Laughs Comedy, so that'll be tight. Live entertainment is getting crushed by the economy, y'all. Like, this is, I know we're going to talk a little bit about CBS, but it's crazy because street tacos, but sorry, I'm real up top. And then And then with Trump coming back into office, it's like people don't want to spend money. They're like tightening their belts. They don't want to like go out. And so the thing that a lot of folks were like, well, look, if the industry's messed up, there's no writing jobs, I'm gonna go back on the road. I'm gonna do stand up again. I'm gonna do this and that. And now people are just not buying tickets as much. So it's a rough time. But we're gonna have so much fun in Seattle.
Well, if I was anywhere remotely close, I would say probably Colorado. Just like Colorado, probably. I would be heading to Seattle to see you guys. That sounds like a good show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe as far south as like
California.
Oh yeah, Southern California, San Diego. I would say, somewhere like that.
Yay,
so
catch back, guys!
To that show on Saturday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the yes thing. We have a clip of this. We have a clip of Colbert announcing or anything like that? No.
I can find one real quick.
Nah, it's all right. So Colbert
It was pretty
announced,
standard.
Yeah, it was
he
standard.
announces,
Yeah.
I guess it was what?
Cancellation
he does
of the night's
Thursday
late
taping. He
show.
might do that like Thursday tapes for Friday type of thing. And he announced that the show was getting canceled in like the spring of 26.
Football, yeah. You get a journalist.
Will be, I guess, his last show. So
what's your favorite team?
10, 11 months left.
What's your take on this? I mean,
Nice.
It is
177 physical is not too shabby.
By twice almost any of its rivals. I don't know the sort of like metrics of this, but it seems a little bit suspiciously timed with Paramount's attempt to, I think it's a merger or purchase, getting purchased by Skyview Television, or media, I should say. And Redstone wants to make billions of dollars. And this is like a bone. They just paid $16 million to Trump over that lawsuit. That was also seems to be like just a tribute more than anything else.
Hell
He
yeah.
wanted like 90 billion or something insane. But yeah, it's hard not to think that this is related to their overall acquiescence to Donald Trump. Even
Hell
though it
yeah,
sounds
that's
kind
pretty
of
cool.
corny and like lived up to say that, either way, no matter how you slice it, whether this was a financial decision or whether it was a political one, I mean, can both be true, and both are depressing as hell. My first reaction was, you just took out the king of late night in a time when the late night shows are struggling. Everyone's screwed. Like, what does this mean for all other late night hosts, the writers, the people who work on staff?
Yeah, I'm pretty sad to see the late show go.
And on and on.
I don't watch it all the time, but
pressure of entertainment. Colbert's gonna start a podcast. It's like,
yeah,
I've got a podcast. These are the kinds of things where people who are trying to rise or climb or like, be a writer or, one day. I mean, look, you've got Taylor Tomlinson who actually left her own late night show at midnight because she wanted to focus on stand-up. And it was kind of like, they were renewed for another season, but then she wanted to go focus on stand-up, and you're like, that's great. But if you're taking out, again, the premier late night host, it really does not bode well for an industry that's already struggling and just like under the boot of, yes, mergers and private equity and all this. The fact that Stephen Colbert did his monologue about that merger and pulled no punches about the $16 million payoff to Trump, 3 days before?
Yeah.
It just looks terrible. And so either the hell was planned it, I've seen some reporting, they're losing $40 million a year, which is $40 million a year on nothing. I'm like, come on, we're losing $40 million a year. But either way, the optics are such that it does look like it was politically motivated.
Raw gymming up, baby.
I think that Colbert was like Orange Man.
yeah, raw gym. I go raw gym a lot of the time too, just for the physical damage. It's just so high.
And he did great there. So yeah, it's
Jimmy Fallon's still over at NBC, and I don't know if he's like been relevant to the discourse. Like, I didn't like how Colbert handled that interview with Zoran, right? But for the most part, I know your theory on it, Sam, is like giving him an opportunity to address it.
So
it
no
still has-
violence against Jews. Are you sure? No violence?
And it still is lingering to the point where Zoran had to like apologize. I felt for him. It was so insane yesterday. But like the 60 Minutes thing is also a part of this picture. I feel like that's another story that we memory hold. That was basically the head of the longtime I don't know, editor or producer or whatever at the top of 60 Minutes. Basically was forced out because of pressure from the top to edit and censor their coverage of Donald Trump, the president. Why would we be shocked that they would say like, Colbert's critical of him and it's expensive to employ all these writers and to do this show. Just kill it.
Yeah. And it's remember that like cancel culture. You know, I'm not sure if it started before this. I know it was more like kind of just like turn of phrase or whatnot, and maybe it was like, you know, I don't know where exactly when we say someone's canceled it came from, but initially in 2016 when Trump became president and Colbert came out swinging against him, the right freaked out. They wanted to cancel Colbert. Do you remember that? It was cancel. And since then, they've been obsessed with other people being canceled because of things they've said and free speech and all this. So there is again this little like.
Tell me how it goes, Kat.
Like,
I'm sending you all the good juju.
Now about, you know, winning out. Which is, they weren't even like, we're going to replace him with a half-drunk guy like Fallon. You know what I'm saying? We're going to replace him with like a no-talent like Fallon who's never going to like punch up ever. Sorry. But like, no, they're going to completely get the entire show altogether.
Well, yeah, you gotta be, don't be rude. I mean, I think you're right. I think both things can be true here. It's a twofer, I think, for
Dude, that's huge. You're right. That is fucking huge.
The regulatory wheels.
2 extra swings. Oh my God, yeah, dude.
You know, it really is just a tribute to Trump. But I also think, look, you know, the writer's strike and the actor's strike became a vehicle for these massive companies who spent billions with a B on these streaming services, only to find like, oh, wait, what? Maybe we need to bring back the commercial. Like, to go back to find out that, like, we're just going to do TV now.
Except we're going to channel it. Whatever's on is on. What?
And so this is, I mean, it is a twofer for them. It is a way for them to sort of like downsize. You know, if the idea is that PBS and Paramount is going to become more a streaming service, you know, the idea of live stuff doesn't have the same sort of like allure as it used to have in some ways. Like, you know, having you know, the sense of a daily show is not necessarily the same. You know, the habits are changing. It's just not worth the amount of money for them to spend on it. But it is pretty nuts. And CBS, we should say, has a record on this. They canceled the Smothers Brothers.
I can't believe we've been going for a fucking hour and we've only made $3. That's probably the worst I've. Wow. I know that we've had to cancel 2 orders. And its very self is 10 minutes I have to wait before canceling or unsigning, not canceling, unassigning. So that's 20 minutes right there. But fuck, man, this will give us another, I don't know, like 7. So we'll be up to 10. But I hope our next hour is much better. Yeah, screw my head. Luckily, I'm not as hard pressed for money right now, like I have been for the last few weeks. So, if this was gonna happen, tonight would be the best night for it to happen. But still a bummer. Yeah. I'll probably head home, back to Kentucky. I will restart the stream when I get another order, and hopefully we can get another start of the stream boost. And this is going to a hospital, so I can keep the street TV on because it's just going to the lobby of a hospital, so. Should be in the clear there, and I'll give you an update on, no, I missed my motherfucking turn. I gotta turn all the way around, God. Fucking son of a, grumble, 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 grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And I am just going to U-turn because I want to. Gosh, you got Estes Shard? Oh, that is a good feeling. I love it. Alright. Yeah, so Kat, if you want to keep me broadcasting, I'll be back on, of course. And if you come back, you gotta let me know how Dark Souls 3 is going the whole time. I don't want to get too interruptive of your gameplay, but whatever you can spare. This guy loves hearing about it. Oh man, Dark Souls is my fucking life. I love seeing people go through it. One of my most anticipated moments, because my daughter promised me, my daughter said that she would play all the way through Dark Souls, and it would be great. Hey there, Doordash? Are you waiting for Okay, gotcha. And she promised me that she was gonna play Dark Souls 1 after we get done with the Metal Gear Solids. So I can't wait. It's gonna be so cool. 5 Estus Flask, holy shit. All right, I will be right back, guys, there at this beautiful tree.
Disconnected. Connected. Northeast, then turn right.
All right. Oh. You're so rude, Cat. You're so rude. All right. I just got another order actually. So that was $7. So yeah, I got 10, but it's only $5 order. But it's right. It takes me all the way back home. So we take those. So let me stop this stream, start up the next one, and hopefully we can get some more chatters up in this bitch. Start of the stream boost has been kind of weird. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but I'll be back.